Hi, I'm Andy Gomes with Guaranteed Rate, and today I want to talk about a very strange topic to many people, and that is why do some people have success either finding the right home or selling their home after switching agents? And being a loan officer, I have the privilege of working with dozens of the top agents in Fairfield County into New Haven County. And I've had the honor of talking and helping thousands of people through the home buying process. And oftentimes they are selling a home at the same time. And over the years, I have discovered that there is a learning curve and a learning process when someone is entering into the housing market or they are selling and buying their home. And sometimes what they believe to be reality is not reality. And what their perception versus reality has a gap, like a pretty large gap at times. If someone believes their home is worth $500,000 because they're highly emotionally kind of attached to the home, they've done a lot of the work, they calculated how much they spent into it versus what they paid for it, they have a dollar amount in their head that they believe the house is worth. And to be told the house is worth less than what you believe it's worth, it goes against our normal thinking. People don't want to hear that, and nobody wants to hear that. And oftentimes, after listing their house with an agent and not seeing any success and trying a couple of different things, they write it off as the agent didn't know how to market the property, that the agent didn't work hard enough on their behalf. And at times that could be true, but oftentimes I see those same people take a little bit of a break, collect themselves both emotionally and physically to some degrees, and then they relist the home. And more often than not, the home gets listed at a much lower price point than they originally were listing it for. And then they find some success because they're pricing it at a more reasonable level to buyer demand. Because let's face it, what sets the market? The market's always going to be a function of how much buyers are willing to pay for something and how much sellers are willing to accept to a certain degree, right? If a house is being marketed extensively for $500,000 and they have a couple of showings but no bites, and it's being it's going to be in the papers, it could be YouTube, it could be Facebook advertised, it could be social media driven for months. And if no one is making an offer on that property at that price point, that means that the price is the issue. And when a home seller kind of goes through the process the first time and then relists with a different agent, they kind of went through their own learning process internally and realized that they do have to come down in price. Sometimes it could be the agent. Some agents are just better at articulating that your home may be overvalued, but by not calling it overvalued, they'll use different language. They'll say, hey, we can start at this price point and then lower it. Because quite frankly, one of the large dangers of overpricing your home initially is the buyers see it on the market for a while and they think there's something wrong with this. Like, why has this house been on the market for so long? And that actually demotivates them from even entertaining looking in the home. Or when they go in there, they have their guard up. They're like, what's wrong? They're looking for things that are wrong. And they're no longer looking for a home that they can see their family in. They're looking for issues. You never want that, first of all. Never want that. So there's different psychologies in how you should position and price your home. And a good agent will kind of explain it to you the right way. Because unfortunately, home buying and home selling is highly emotional. If everyone made their decisions on what to offer a property and what to sell for a property just based on simple math, not much real estate will transact because it's just very, very emotional. School districts have a play in it, busy road, not busy road, flat backyard, curved backyard. Different people have different kind of wants and needs, and it's hard to articulate that 100% on paper. On the flip side, I have had more experience with buyers who are in the market working with an agent, have zero success, and they figure the agent cannot negotiate. They don't know how to converse with the listing agent to position offers. And again, to some degree, that's true and false, but quite often, I find that these buyers are going in really under asking initially, and it takes a learning process, multiple attempts at trying to win a bid on the home before they realize, hey, if they're asking 400, I can't offer them 300. That's just an insulting offer. And sometimes it takes them working with a different agent to realize that, and then ultimately go in at a stronger initial asking price for the property. If it's listed at 400, they may go at 400 or higher because they've learned that if they go under, they get outbid over and over again. Again, the function of the markets has something to play here, but in reality, a really good agent will help to kind of shorten that learning curve and allow you to not go through that horrible exercise of continuing to bump your head against the wall and finding zero success when selling or buying a home. So again, I know I touched on a weird topic here, and to me it makes sense. I've seen this for many, many years, and I think oftentimes people set themselves up for a bit of failure just because they don't understand the market and they have their sales guard up way too high when realtors are trying to explain to them the dynamics of the market. But if you would like to have a conversation with me, who just is active in the marketplace and does not sell real estate, happy to do that. If you need a recommendation for a really talented agent in the local marketplace to help you understand the markets, I can also do that as well. Thank you very much.